Hello everyone, today we will talk about another assignment called as the Apple App Store assignment. It's a pivot table assignment where you will be able to create pivot tables, right? And you have to create your dashboards out of that pivot tables, right? Now if you see the KPIs which are mentioned over here, they have given you total price, max size bytes, minimum bytes. Some KPIs are given, which is in the point 1. Point 2 gives you different types of charts which you have to create. Top 5 apps by total bytes and prices, top 5 primary genres by average ratings, top 5 and bottom analysis, age group wise and analysis and all. Okay, so you a raw data will be given to you and you have to clean that data, process that data, and then you have to create those pivot table assignments. So let's jump into the data. So this is the raw data which is given to you, where you have the app ID, the app names, the size, currency, price, ratings. If you see primary genres, total ratings, average ratings, currency version ratings, currency versions, average ratings, supported devices, number of screenshots, as well as supported languages. So these are some of the columns that you are getting out of this data. Now this is a raw data. What we will do, we will try to create a duplicate. So I will just right click on it, move or copy, move to the end and create a copy. Now automatically when I click on OK, you see there are sheet 1 and sheet 2. I will rename this sheet 2 as cleaned. Okay, so why I am doing this? Because it's an industry practice. When you go to industry, you don't work on raw data totally, right? So you create a dump of that, or you create a copy of that and then start building those analysis. Now data is almost clean. No need to do any kind of cleaning over here. As we can see, only the age range, if you see, it's in A4 plus 2 plus, so we can remove that plus sign. So otherwise it will be treated as textual data, and we don't need that. We need a numerical data. So what I will do is I'll go to this find and replace, click on this plus and replace all. Quick steps, and it has been replaced totally. Okay, so once this is done, what we'll do, we'll jump into pivot table assignments. So click on this, any of the cell, go to insert and click on pivot table. So the entire range is taken, the entire table range is taken, and click on OK. You will be assigned to directed to a new sheet. Okay, so you can name this sheet as pivot analysis, and the first sheet you can name it as raw data. I'll go back to pivot analysis. Now we will quickly develop the KPIs first. One is the total price. Okay, so price, and if you see in this pivot table, you have 4 sections which are given already, which you can put your dimensions and measures. So price, I'll click on this price and automatically it is taking the sum of price, which is basically total price. Now to create another pivot table, I don't need to go back and do that. So I'll just copy paste it over here. Now the next is the maximum bytes and the minimum bytes. So I will put it as byte size, and I will put it as max. Once you click on value field settings, you will get this option. Similarly, another copy and put it side by side only, and make it as minimum bytes. Click on this value field settings and minimum bytes. Okay, done with the 3 KPIs. Next is the distinct apps, total ratings and average ratings. Okay, so the distinct apps, what we will do, again we'll create some copy, side by side we can do that. Distinct apps, we can just take it as app ID and put it over here. So this is sum. I don't want the sum, I want the count. Mostly are distinct only, all are distinct, so that's why 7197 distinct apps are giving over here. Next is total ratings. So what I will do is copy paste it, and I will make it as total rating. I will remove this off, and total ratings, as well as I will copy this and paste it below. The average ratings has been asked, so this is the overall average rating. So now my KPI cards are ready, right? What we will need to do is we will do the analysis part. So the first analysis is top 5 apps by total bytes and prices. So again, we will just make a copy of this top 5 apps. So I will give this as app ID. You can give it as app names, or and it will be based on total bytes. So size of bytes, and I want the top 5. So what you can do is you can click on this option over here, go to value filters, top 10, and I want top 5, right? Clicked on OK, and these are the top 5 app IDs that you are able to see. So instead of app IDs, you can put app names also. Just click on that, and your app names are appeared. You can remove this. Okay, so for this also you have to value filters, top and bottom, and top 5. Though you have changed your dimension, that's why automatically. So these are some Chinese apps. I might be saying that are the top 5 apps by bytes, right? Similarly, what we will do is we will copy this, paste it over here. Now it will be based on prices. So instead of bytes, I will choose the price, and again you have to fix this off. Value filters, top and bottom, and I will select it as 5. So my both the analysis is done. Top 5 total, you don't need total, so you can remove that. Right click and remove grand total. Similarly, you can right click and remove grand total, right? So by size, by bytes, the analysis is ready, as well as the KPIs. Next is top 5 genres by average rating that is required. So I will quickly copy this and paste it below. App name I will remove. Now I will select it as primary genre, and based on average rating, right? And top 5, so value filters, top, bottom, and I will make it as top 5. That part is also done. Okay. Okay, the next part is you have to do top and bottom 10 apps by languages. Top and bottom 10. Okay, we will do this at the last. Let's complete the top 5 also. Top 5 apps by average rating and current version average rating. Okay, so top 5 apps, not by primary genre. So I'll remove this primary genre, and top 5 app names by average rating. I'll make it as top 5 quickly. Okay, so these are top 5s. There are a lot of 5s that we can see. Okay, so what we can do is we will consider only, okay, everything will be top 5 only then. Okay, so we have to take it, there is no other option. So top 5 apps by average rating as well as current version rating. So I will just try to copy paste this again, side of that chart. I'll select app ID, that might take less space. Top 5 apps by current version rating. So instead of average rating, I'll give it as current version rating, and I'll make it as top 5. The numbers are same, that's why it is showing you top 5. Similarly, let me change this to app ID also, but that will remain same as it is, and I'll choose it as top 5. So you can put it as names also, that won't matter at all. Yes, so all are 5, so it will be same only. Okay, so this is done. The last is age group wise. So what we can do is, again, we will copy paste. So if you see, I'm copy pasting this pivot tables so that I don't have to go back again. Right now I will take the age range So age group wise, price, okay, total price, and bytes group wise, total ratings. Okay, so let me take the bytes. So now when I take the bytes, the byte might be huge. Let's take the ratings also, which is average rating. So now this is bytes by average rating. So I will quickly convert this bytes to a range group. So right click on any of the byte cell and group it. Group it based on how you want to group. Click on OK, and automatically this will create groups like this. Automatically it assigns some groups, and it takes a range and assign the groups, and that's how the bytes are grouped, right? Finally, we have the top and bottom analysis, right? So we can do that on this side only. Top 10 and bottom 10 apps by languages. Okay, so quickly I will copy this, paste it over here. I will remove the primary, general and average rating. So app ID I will take instead of app names, because that goes very huge. Okay, and by supported languages, so I will put that as supported languages, and I will click on value filter, top 10, click on OK. So these are the top 10 supported languages, and I have given the app ID. Again, I am telling you, you can change it by app names also. Similarly, bottom 10. So bottom 10 can be huge because a same number can repeat it number of times. So I have copied that only. Instead of top, just convert it to bottom. Finish. Okay, so there, if you see so many zeros, so that is more than 10. Okay, so our analysis part is done. All right, now we have to shift it to our dashboarding part. So what I will do is I will create, I will put this pivot analysis on the right side, and I will create another page called as dashboard. And here, first of all, I will remove the grid lines. So I will go to view and uncheck this grid lines. So the entire grid lines are removed. The first thing that any dashboard, you can create a structure first. So shapes, you can create that, or some range you can create that, but it's fine as of now. What we will do is we will try to create the title. Okay, so I'll take a word art and I will write that Apple app analysis. Quickly, this is my title of the dashboard. Make it a little small. Okay, next we will put the KPIs. I'll go to pivot table. I'll just copy, paste all of this. These are my KPIs, and I will put that in the side somewhere over here. So now this looks good. I'll just make it to the titles and all. You can change it later. I'll do that later, but as of now we can see that it is looking proper. I can just remove this one line which is extra. Yeah, now it looks fine. Okay, so the KPIs are ready. Next is what we'll do is we'll take the one by one analysis and we'll convert this into a chart. So click on this analysis, go to pivot table, analyze, and click on pivot chart, and automatically you will see some charts is visible over here like this. You can consider any chart for your analysis. So we will be considering this stacked clustered column chart. Click on OK, and automatically you will see this clustered. Will remove the fields. Right click on this buttons and hide all buttons. Legend, we don't need legend. We'll remove that. These are some numbers, okay, which are little huge, so that's why. Remove this total and we'll write it as top 5 apps by bytes. By bytes. Okay. So now we can do is Control X. We'll cut it and we'll paste it over here. Okay, so this is one graph that is ready. You can do all those formattings by going to pivot and design or format. Basically, you can change your colors, brands, themings, and all. So change color, you have n number of color options. You can change those colors over here. Okay, as well as the charts coloring, you can do it over here based on your preference. Okay, that is done. As of now, I'm just showing you how you can quickly develop this pivot analysis. Okay, the next, again, we will go back to pivot analysis. This is again the genre wise, or sorry, prices, apps by prices, I guess. Top 5 apps by prices. So we'll go to design, pivot chart. Now we can take a bar chart quickly. Click on OK. So suppose if you want to sort, you have to sort it over here only, right? So sort, more sorting options and descending wise, and I want to sort it by sum of price, right? So you can see the charts will automatically sort it by itself when you sort the data. Okay, that is how it works, right? So click on this grid lines. You can remove the grid lines. You can remove the legend. Total, you can write it as top 5 primary genre by price. Total price you can write. Okay, the titles are very important. Remove all fields buttons on chart. Select this and you can remove this, right? Control X and go to. So why I have chosen a different type of chart? Because it will be very eye-catching for the user to watch. If you have the same type of charts and graphs, the user won't be able to feel feel that there is some analysis which is done, right? So more different types of charts, the more better it is, right? So this is done. Like this, you can put all other charts also. Like for example, this one also I will quickly develop this. This is top 5 apps by average ratings, I guess. Yes. So pivot chart. Instead of this, I will create a pie chart, or you can create a donut chart. Click on OK, and automatically you will see this Control X, and we will take it over here. Okay, right click and remove the fields buttons. Give this title as top 5 this is top 5. What is this? Let me check. If you go over here, and you will be able to see genre wise average rating. Okay, top 5 primary genre wise average rating. So this is not primary genre, then this is apps only. Top 5 apps by price, app name by price. Okay, now we are good. So 3 charts is done. Let's go to pivot analysis again. Okay, this is another chart. So this is top 5 app ID wise current version rating. Again, I will convert this into pivot analysis, pivot chart. I'm showing you different charts so that you can consider those. Bar chart, and I want this. So top 5 app ID wise, I will remove the hide field buttons. Cleaning is very important in any chart, so please clean your charts properly. Right, this is top 5 app ID by current version rating. Right, this is done. Control X, and we'll put it on the same sheet. Control V. alignment is very important. If you see, the charts are aligned very properly. Why we are doing this? Again, you are showing a dashboard to someone, right? And they should see the view very properly, right? That's why dashboards are created, right? So alignments are very important. That is how it will work. Also the data labels, you can add those data labels if you want. Just click on that, put it at outside, right? You can put some gradients and all those things, you can do it, right? Data call out, so like this you can do it, or just show. Okay, so you can color those data labels and all, values and all, you can color those. There you have the option fill, right, borders and all. Okay, similarly for this also you can add those data labels here also, as well as here also. Okay, so next chart we'll go to next pivot table analysis. So this is age group wise average rating. So go to pivot table analysis, pivot chart, and quickly I will take this. Also you can do kind of a radial chart. So there are 4 age group and how their average ratings are, or you can use something like pie chart, different age group wise average rating. So control X, go to dashboard, control V, and I'll put it over here because there is some space. Alignment, again it is important that your charts are aligned properly. Okay, remove the field buttons, and you can write age group wise price, right? You can add those data labels. Okay, that is done. So see, your dashboards is getting ready step by step. Next is we will put the high end charts. One more chart is left, I think. Yes, so this is byte group wise average rating. Again we'll put this as a chart only. Quickly I will remove this, and byte group wise average rating, done. Remove the total, remove the grid lines, right, add the labels. Okay, formatting and stuff you can do it by yourself. It will be easy and simple. And now if you see, most of the charts we have aligned it, so we can put it on the side again. I will take the dashboard little sider and I will put it over here. So this will be the last chart that I will put, otherwise all will be tables only, because something we have to show it in numbers. So what I will do is I will align this bar chart entirely on this range. See how beautiful it is looking, the range wise. Okay, so dashboard is mostly ready. Now the two other graphs is these two huge charts that we have to put. One is this supported languages, bottom top 10 and bottom 10. So we'll go over here and we'll just consider this. See, when we do this, this is the problem that we face, but what we can do, we have to show it. Okay, similarly we have to reduce the chart size, or let's keep it little simple only. Languages, instead of supported languages, what we can write is we can rename this as languages only. Here if you double click, and we can just remove this as languages. So now it will adjust properly. Yeah. Okay. So kind of a table, and you can format this table in a much better way. Pivot table design, you can go and write something like this, or this type of tables you can put it so that it looks good. Okay. The final one is this will be also bigger. So what we'll do, we'll copy paste this and put it over there. So your dashboards are ready. Over here also we can put it. No need to increase it, you can just increase little bit for that view. Yeah, otherwise it is fine. So this is done, your dashboard is ready. You can close this off, right? You can align it much more better. The way I have done is just to show you, but you can align this by its group below also, just to remove some space on the right hand side. Align it properly, and that's how you can do this. Okay. The final thing that we will put is the slicers. So we will keep some space. So what I will do is I will adjust this pie chart below. Okay, and I will put a slicer. The slicer is the supported devices and the number of screenshots, right? So what we'll do, we'll select any of the charts, go to pivot table, analyze, and click on insert slicer. One is the supported devices, another one is the number of screenshots. Click on OK. These are two slicers that we are having, 1 and 2. Right now, if you filter any of the slicer, only this chart will change. So we need to change all the charts. So what we can do is, what we will do is we will select both the slicer and go to slicer option. Okay, you have to do one by one. So select a particular slicer, go to report connection, and tick mark all the pivot tables which you need slicer for, right? So I'm ticking mark all this. Which is not required, you can just remove that. Click on OK. So your slicers get changed now. Now if you click on any of this, automatically it will get filtered. Okay, that is how slicers work. I bet you can do the next other one also, the number of screenshots, and you can check it by yourself. Okay, so this is how this dashboard is looking, and you can show better insights out of this dashboard. What I will tell you, the last step is you can insert a picture, a kind of a background, so that you give some backgrounding to that. Just go down and shape fill, you can fill it little light color, look much better, right? And you can put it as send to back, right? So now you can see the color is filled properly. You can go change the outline like this, so it does not look hard. Now it looks very good, and you can align your charts, graphs in a much better way now, right? So I can put my slicers over here. Again, this slicer would be same parallelly to this charts, the pie charts, right? The size of this should be little less for this also, and the pie chart, right? So see how I have aligned my charts for this. Okay, it is going behind that. So what you can do is, so these two tables are not coming properly, so you can put it side by side also if you want. Let me put this side by side. Yeah. So this is done. Okay, the alignment is done properly, and then you can show all your tables below. Both the other two tables are showing below. So this is how your dashboard is. This particular part you can format it and make it much more better. Go to format, like this option, shape fill, you can fill the box with some colors like this, and this looks good. Okay, so this is our dashboard.